Hello everybody and welcome to the Upload Communities podcast. My name is Short Englishman and I am here today with Digistry and the Fonts. Digistry? Digital. Alright.
Hello.
Yeah.
And do fonts.
And do fonts.
Of course.
That just sounds like what Tim's gonna call industry when he takes over the world. Digistry.
Dear. So shall we just jump right into the topics?
We should all comment on your very patriotic jumper first, I think.
Yes. Yes, short English man.
America.
There I am. You can't see it.
Englishmen aren't allowed to wear the stars and stripes.
Who says so?
America.
England!
Got a whole bunch of stars and stripes. They're gonna hate, but you know.
Hate.
Yeah, they will. They will indeed. So, topics. The game-related topics.
How have you been then, Tom?
No, we're not doing that shit.
Not doing that again, are we?
No, I would like to. So,
Tom's not, beating around the bush.
no, I'm not.
Like, fuck it, let's just get this podcast done already.
So, yes.
Implying we did an audio record. Or...
Has anyone played the PlayStation All Stars
Nope.
Battle Royale?
Not for long.
Not for long.
Why?
What did you think of your experience in it?
A bit like Wool, but then not at all like Wool. That is as much as I can explain.
Nice answer there, Tim. Really answered the question.
Like, it's got its differences, obviously, and obviously it's a fighting game
Yeah.
where a lot of main characters from video games go and fight each other.
Yeah.
One of the differences is that you can't kill people without your special thing, which really annoyed me because I use like level 1 special, and I always missed it, and there was only a single target thing, so the whole map
Played
wouldn't.
as the cat.
No, I was playing.
Oh, the cat is amazing. Basically what you do is go to sleep and you gain power,
Okay.
and like it gets to level 3 really quickly.
Oh man, shouldn't have been him.
The cat always wins.
There is a character whose special attack is to sleep, and it's the one that wins. I think I've heard everything I need to know about this.
So anyway, to bring you to the point of this discussion
Yeah,
is Sony has cut ties with the developer of this game.
Oh, already.
Yep. I just think, hold on. I don't know what the future of this game is for them, because they will need to go through quite a long process of licensing. Anyway.
Licensing.
Yes. Now I'm muted.
Sorry, I was just getting really bad echo. It became unbearable.
Yeah, so I think it was just, if this game was to ever become sort of big, PlayStation would have backed it, but I think now
Has no chance.
I don't know, like, I think the licensing will take longer, but I'm not too sure how it will work. But my thing was like, I can't believe that Sony actually let this go through their hands, because to be honest, they could have made money out of it for all the DLC and every sort of character and everything. And I don't know. So yeah, that's happened.
You're great at explaining things.
No, I've already explained it. I was just trying to
Almost as good as you are, Tim.
try and do stuff with this story, but I'm just telling you what's happened.
It's a bit like Brawl, but it's not.
That'd be many things.
Yeah, so basically Sony saw that Nintendo was making money off of that sort of thing, so they thought they'd try it themselves.
Yeah, but they
perceived it as a failure.
they haven't really given it a go. To be honest, it hasn't even been out for long. A couple of months maybe.
Yeah, it's only been out like
Yeah.
most.
Yeah, I think I recently bought it, and I was quite bad at it, and yeah,
You get better.
shall not speak about that again. But yeah. Yep. That's it's beautiful. It's one of my stories, guys. Apparently, the No, don't worry. Ignore it.
Developer,
Ignore
what?
Ignore it. Carry on.
Carry on.
Yeah.
We didn't start anything to carry on with.
Yep.
Start something to carry on with them.
He's about to do something silly. Alright, Chris?
Alright then. Well, for those of you that don't know, before Steam games are released to the public, they need to be added to a database of game content. And in the past, this database has been used to leak new games to the Steam community before their official announcement. There's a tool called CDR, which is used to peek into the Steam's database and have a look at what might be coming out. And in the latest bit of Steam database peeking, the Halo trilogy, Halo 1, 2 and 3, were shown to be on the list. But then, as soon as people found it, they were taken off. Which is a bit strange, and everyone's wondering why that is. Could be possible that the Halo trilogy are coming out on Steam. But, again, for those who don't know, the game's Windows Live, which is what the Halo series is part of, it started out with a subscription fee, but it was dropped because but
Who would have paid for that?
Well, it was dropped because no one would pay for it. So
Yeah.
it could be that Microsoft are considering other options for their PC games. Nothing's really been confirmed since it's just been a little look into the database, but only Valve employees have access to the database, meaning that someone from Valve must have input that data. So, and the fact that it was pulled shortly after the people discovered it is arousing suspicion.
Yeah, this could be interesting to see, but this is the same thing as, if you can remember a couple of years back, on a French Sony blog website, it was like features to come on PlayStation Plus, and they added like cross-game chat.
Right.
And that never came. So could be, but I don't know why Steam would do it.
Well, the thing is that Microsoft seem to have been reluctant to open their hearts, as it will, to Steam as a primary source for their own games.
Okay, yeah.
They don't really like. Well, there haven't been all that many occasions of Microsoft games being available on Steam, but this little sneak peek is showing that maybe they're considering it, which means that we could see a lot more AAA games from Microsoft coming out on Steam, which would be good, because
Yeah.
when there's something like Steam around, people aren't going to pay a subscription fee to get games, are they, from Microsoft?
No. I mean,
Windows Live is shit.
Well, yeah, that's
Windows Live, I do hate that when you have to play through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. Do only my Windows games go through it, or can any game go through it? I have quite. You were saying there was not many games that window games that use it or something, or on Steam. But I have quite a few. Like Batman uses it. Arkham City. But I don't think they're not Microsoft, are they?
No.
So I'm guessing anyone can use it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. For some reason, I just loaded up M4G.
loaded up. What?
M for News for Gamers, and there's a news story called Halo 3 Really Dead.
Fucking hell.
Halo 3 really dead.
Really dead, this thing.
That's really dead.
Really dead. Yeah.
Oh yeah. People, this news story is like, oh, Halo 3 is gonna be dead because it's gonna be released on Steam. So yeah.
It's gonna be dead.
Yeah. People aren't happy with the exclusive Halo being on PC. No, I thought Halo 1's on PC though.
Halo 1 and 2 are on PC. Halo 3 onwards have been exclusive to Xbox.
Oh wait.
And to be honest, who the fuck cares if it's no longer an exclusive?
I mean, it's what, it came out in 2006. Halo 3. Who cares if it even comes on PC?
I don't really see the whole point in making. Well, I can see how like companies would want to make their own games exclusive to their own consoles.
Yep.
But when third-party games come out exclusive, what's the point? Because surely you're just losing money by making it exclusive.
I guess, but you could go into an argument of exclusive content, such as Call of Duty allows the Xbox to have everything first. I mean, you would think that would lose money. Although this is a different topic. They don't. So there we go. That's that's my
topic, everyone. They don't.
They don't.
They don't do what though?
They don't lose money. Like Call of Duty, they don't. People.
Oh,
will,
yeah. Money.
Call of Duty is not losing money.
Yeah.
It's making.
But yeah, third class. Yeah. I don't know. Third party games. What sort of third party games were exclusive? Party games. Sorry.
Off the top of my head, let's go for God of War 3. Was exclusive to PS3.
Yeah, but God of War is a PlayStation franchise.
Yeah.
Exactly, but why?
It's made by.
Why is it a PlayStation franchise?
Because
It's Santa Monica. It's a studio owned by.
Santa Monica.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
owned by Sony Computer.
Oh my god.
Wikipedia wins.
Would you like to hear?
I will find.
You will
third-party
find an
console
exclusive.
Anyway,
games.
talking about Santa Monica, they will be continuing with fully supporting PlayStation All Stars. So
Really?
yeah, but yeah, it's the same with like Naughty Dog. Then, if you're gonna say, why do they only produce stuff for the PlayStation, because they only have like what Uncharted at the moment. The Last of Us will be coming out next year. Yeah, this year or next year.
Is a subsidiary of Sony Computer Entertainment.
Okay, I've just come across an article.
Yeah.
Why third-party exclusive games are going extinct.
Oh.
So apparently, they've caught on to the fact that it's stupid to make third-party exclusive games.
Yeah.
One of the reasons, apparently, is the decline of PC gaming.
Decline.
So you rarely see third-party companies develop exclusively for PC anymore.
Do we?
What, just for the PC?
And also, Microsoft are courting Japanese companies during the during the era of the original Xbox. The Xbox was nearly non-existent in Japan, but the 360 now has got a load of third-party titles from Japan to open up the market that would have otherwise been exclusive to the PS3. Etc. Etc. So yeah, never mind. Third-party exclusive titles are going away.
Which is a good thing.
It is.
Now we have to get first party exclusive.
Well, I don't think that would ever happen. I mean,
Okay,
Why would you buy a console?
what about console exclusive games?
still,
Piss me off.
I don't think people.
I know
Well-
there are some games that you have to have like a console controller for, because there's so many buttons that it'd just be impossible to kind of control on a keyboard.
Wait, what? To control on a keyboard?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take the GTA series, for example. Have you ever tried like playing a GTA game on a keyboard?
Yes.
It's hard.
No.
It is. No, I mean, when you get to things like flying a helicopter, you have to.
Oh yeah, that's.
You have to like use the plus and minus keys. You have to like use the numpad with the WASD keys along with the arrow keys. It can be confusing, but there are also a lot of console exclusive games that I wouldn't mind seeing on the PC.
No. LA Noire is on the PC.
Yep.
I
Red
tried
Dead
it.
Redemption isn't
It
though.
didn't work.
Red Dead Redemption isn't though. I'd love to see.
I don't know why Red Dead isn't actually. It's kind of strange. Seeing all the rest of their games are on the PC.
Isn't GTA 5 going to be console exclusive for a while?
But yeah, for a while, yeah.
It's always though, for a while.
Yeah, LA Noire though came out like straight on the release of LA Noire, I think. Came out at the same time.
Meh.
I
I tried playing LA Noire, but I'd be tempted to say it was my computer not being able to handle it, like it couldn't with GTA 4. But apparently, it is kind of random as to whether the Rockstar ports to PC like your computer or not.
Oh yeah. That's a fun thing to have.
Yeah. And apparently they don't like mine.
Nah.
Yeah.
I can remember like when LA Noire came out and I was sitting in my college.
Everyone was just like, "Oh my god,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
faces!"
Yeah, it was. We had a projector on the table, and it was hooked up to an Xbox, playing LA Noire, and it was just because it was like end of term and everything, and everyone was like sort of finishing their projects and everything. We were just like watching some person play it, and we're like, "Oh my god!" Then it was like, "Shit."
He's a liar. He's a liar.
You can tell by them eyes.
Yeah, it's all about the eyes.
Yeah.
Speaking of GTA, you may remember a couple of weeks ago we were talking about the delay in GTA 5 and the possibility that it might be because of them wanting to release it on next-gen consoles.
Well, yeah, carry on.
Rockstar has denied that. They've come out
and went, nope.
Well, they've just come out. They haven't specified which theories, but they've just said these conspiracy theories surrounding the GTA 5 delay are untrue, and the only reason it's been delayed is to ensure the product meets consumer demands. Apparently, they say, to those of you saying or seeing various conspiracy theories about there being some other ulterior motive for this delay, rest assured that they are all nonsense. Literally, the only reason we've delayed the release is because we want the game to be as good as it needs to be.
A little tidbit of information. My friend's brother works for Rockstar now.
Oh, okay.
Until July. Apparently,
just until July.
And describes his job as having to bug fix GTA 5 completely.
Oh.
Apparently he's just playing GTA 5 over and over again.
That must be so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
While being a game tester, it sounds appealing at first. It's like, oh yeah, you just play games as your job.
Nope.
Having to like play the same small segment of a game over and over and over again, just scouring it for everything that can go wrong. It must get a bit boring and tedious.
Probably why games such as like all the truck simulators and train simulators, bugs in them.
Yeah.
Bug fixes during the development, and then people like Birgapult come along and then get hilarious glitches.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So yep. And also apparently, what we've just been speaking about, GTA has only been confirmed for 360 and PS3, although Rockstar has previously said that PC and Wii U versions are up for consideration.
Wii U?
Wii U?
Who would ever buy it on the Wii?
I don't know. How would they make use of the touchpad?
Like the minimap, I don't know. Just stick the minimap on it.
Waypoint.
Yeah.
That'd
Inventories.
be fun, actually,
Hey Tom, do you know what's actually in the special edition of Nina Kuni?
I do. It is a plush of Drippy, a book, The Wizard's Companion, no, that's the book, a soundtrack probably, there's the plush.
It's a
Beautiful.
sealed game because I haven't
There's the game, there's
here's
the
stuff,
lovely book. Look how awesome that looks.
like manufactured. Yeah, it's like quite full of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I can
Look at all that stuff.
like all the stuff that you can get in the game, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, like a manual.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
You don't get manuals in games
Oh my
anymore.
god. If you open that little
It's
one
an
up,
actual manual.
yeah, it is quite thick, the manual.
Yeah, that's.
It is like... I haven't seen a manual like that for a couple of years.
It's almost as thick as the Pokemon one.
I remember back in the day.
And you've
Yeah,
also got a
Yeah,
cardboard
the
piece.
PS2 or
What's
PS1 game, you get the little
It appears to be a piece of cardboard.
Alright.
book out, just read through it in excitement, anticipation.
Yeah, while you like travelling home or something,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh my god!
Yeah.
That's
Apparently,
drippy.
this sounds Scottish.
Yeah. No, Welsh. He's Welsh, I think.
Well, I haven't got that far because I haven't even. the game.
I think he's Welsh or Scottish. He's definitely not Irish or English.
fine. But yeah, it's really nice special edition.
Yeah. Dear.
I guess I should say a topic.
Yeah. You
Can I
can.
go for a meaningless news item first? I actually have two.
News item.
Do that mean this news?
What it's called.
Yeah, the Microsoft's XNA programming language being retired finally.
What are you gonna do instead?
I don't know.
C or C sharp or C plus plus?
It's a pretty useless language, isn't it?
I guess.
It's only made for games
Yeah.
for Windows devices. So it's just like
It's alright because there's quite a few Windows devices out there, but
yeah, they're quite here.
I mean,
It's just made a load of indie games,
yeah.
such as Bastion.
I don't.
Well, you can't really call the programming language that made Bastion meaningless.
Oh god, it made Magica.
And man, really good games.
Wow, come on. Magica
It made
is full of glitches.
Infiniminer, which is
What the hell is that?
it's based off Minecraft.
I'd say Bastion is probably one of my
Or
all-time.
is it the other way round?
Yeah, Bastion's awesome.
Bastion's probably one of my all-time favorite indie games.
I don't know what. Bavaria was also made.
That's so
Basically,
good.
Makes really easy games to make, which I
Really
like.
easy games to make.
Yeah.
Well, those games pointed out are probably probably the indie games that have probably made the most money over the years as well.
Well, I could say other ones, like ones that you wouldn't know.
No, just stick with ones that I do know.
You might have heard of Cthulhu Saves the World.
No.
Yep.
Or it's someone would.
It's like Little Cthulhu. No, don't worry.
Oh,
Ca-
right. Cthulhu Saves the World, yeah.
Cthulhu Saves the World is on Steam actually, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on Steam.
No, I
A lot of them on Windows, and a lot of them on 360, but not many are on the Windows phone. There's also one called I Made a Game with Zombies in it, 2009. It
Wow.
literally is pixely.
Sounds brilliant.
Oh, also hilariously, there's like a games jam sort of thing
Yeah,
that Microsoft
yeah.
do every year.
Mhm.
Me and a friend are thinking of entering it, and I have to learn a bit of Microsoft's XNA.
But it's going obsolete, Tim.
I know. I know. Bit awkward.
What's your idea for the game then?
Sort of like a life cycle called Circle of Life thing with rabbits.
A circle of life thing to do with rabbits.
You get rabbits, breed
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
then
They die.
they die if they get killed by foxes, or if they overbreed and then there's not enough food for them to starve to death, or they get ill, or other stuff.
Right, so it's like one of those, like, goldfish simulators, except with rabbits.
But that thingy came from Global Jam. Global Jam.
Ooh,
No, that's Surgeon.
Surgeon Simulator 2013.
I say, my sub box on YouTube is just.
Yeah, same.
oh my god, that is hilarious though. People just go, ooh, some kill him so quickly.
Critical played it, Yogscast played it, Total Biscuit played it, Jesse Cox played it,
Critical,
Captain Sparkles played it.
Critical played it.
Everyone's just played it.
Yeah.
Probably made some money out of it.
Yeah.
whoever made it.
There's a group of people from that global game jam thing. Oh dear. So they haven't released any other information other than they're retiring that language.
Yeah. Nothing. No.
Maybe they're probably
I guess they would just use a better language
Yeah, well, there are.
or more.
I guess people with that skill set are hard to find.
Or X and A.
Yeah. No?
It's a lot like C# or
Alright.
Java.
Yeah. Object stuff.
I think the most important thing, Tim, is can you make traffic lights out of it?
I knew you'd say that. And
Or
I'm in the
indeed,
process.
Pizza delivery.
Traffic lights.
Pizza delivery service, I guess, to go through a traffic light system.
Dave's Pizza going through a traffic light system.
What did I call my one? I
Mine
think
was,
it.
Chris's crust.
Which sounds really bad. If you think about it in a different way.
Pizza. Yeah.
Oh, mine was like Team Special, wasn't it?
You can do that easily, we'll see.
Will you stop sniffing your various bits you've got there?
Who?
Smells of mint.
Oh.
So
Okay.
when I'm flossing my teeth, it tastes like mint.
I don't know whether it's the same for Tom or not, but your mic just keeps cutting out every so often, Tim, so I just have to look at the Hangout and just lip read to guess what you're saying.
It probably does, and it's probably ruined this recording.
Nah, I don't lip read, it's fine.
Yeah. No, that's happening for me as well.
Fuck.
I know,
I
if you
don't-
want to mute your team speaker onto the Hangout, Tim, might work better.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
It'll be a pain for the recording. Anyway, so that was your news. What lovely topic
Yeah.
have you?
Pointless bit of news there.
Yep. So, this is an interesting one. What do you think the best new IP this generation is?
I don't know.
It's beautiful.
That's just too much of a broad question. There are so many IPs that have made an impact on this generation.
There's one such as Assassin's Creed, Mass Effect.
I would like to name one before you name them all.
Generation. What do you mean by generation? Like
This
generation,
generation.
of consoles or
Yeah.
generation of people?
Fucking hell.
Generation people. How people can.
Generations can last quite a long time. You know?
Yep.
And by that I mean the consoles, obviously.
Well, I've been saying what's the most important bit of IP over the last 20 years?
Oh god.
The internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to say one. For me personally, anyway. Although I was moaning about this, and the podcast would never be shown.
The light edition.
Dead Space. It's pretty cool. Although
Nah.
it doesn't
Why
have
is
the.
that bit important?
Okay, right.
What was that, Chris? You went really quiet.
I said, why is that important? Why is Dead
No,
Space-
no, not.
Boo.
What was the question again? What was important? Or
No, what do you think is the best IP?
What do I personally think
Yeah.
is the
Oh,
best?
okay, not the one you think has had the most impact on this
No.
generation.
No. So right, so Dead Space.
What's your favourite newest IP this generation?
Much of an in-depth question as I thought it was.
No. you didn't say anything.
So
Yeah.
so Dead Space for me, because although it's not that much of a horror game,
Or that
Yeah,
much of a good game.
it has, and it only has some jumps. All right, jumpy scares.
Yeah.
I think I quite liked it because of the isolation, claustrophobic kind of feel to the game, which they have kind of carried out through the whole series so far. I haven't played Dead Space 3, so Excuse me. Excuse me. You can wait your turn. Wait your turn.
Like you're explaining Dead Space has like an isolated atmosphere with plenty of scares, etc. And I'm just thinking,
No.
Amnesia did all that, but better.
And for cheaper.
And for cheaper.
Anyway, are you gonna always gets abused.
If you're not gonna upload the podcast where we discuss
Oh, it's a onesie one, isn't it?
Yeah.
upload the podcast where we discuss DLC and microtransactions, then I need to
At
bring up a
least
point,
have
I
that.
to bring up a point with you somewhere.
Well, I like League of Legends. It's the best IP this generation. Screw you guys.
Yeah, clear an IP.
It's the best one yet.
Fortunately, I can't say Call of Duty because that was generations ago.
You could.
I'm gonna have to go with the Slender game.
Oh my god.
Nah.
What do you think is the best newest
Oh, the best newest one now, is it?
best IP this generation?
Seems changing it.
Blah.
I think the most.
Best one.
This damn.
Your favourite one?
It's got to be a favourite few. I can't just pick out.
Oh,
one.
a favourite few now, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, pick 3.
All right. Amnesia.
Okay, that is
Yeah.
definitely gonna have.
Well, it redefined the horror genre back to what it should be. Yep.
Yep.
Let's see.
The Trine games.
I haven't played them.
Neither have I. They look like they might be fun though.
They're pretty good.
Is it? Yeah.
I like most of the scrolling platforming games because most of them include kind of physics puzzles and all that, and I quite enjoy playing that. And Portal is a good one for this generation.
Left 4 Dead's also one.
World of Warcraft.
That was that was way before.
No, it is this
still part of
generation.
The PC generation.
Yeah, but
you don't get
it's-
generations of PC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
started before 2006.
So that's what you define as a generation.
Well, that's when the Xbox 360 got released.
Yeah, but you don't get generations of PC.
Basically,
I don't know. I would go for the I don't know. I'd go for Mass Effect 2 specifically.
you can't say that. You gotta say them all.
No,
Gotta
with the first one, with the first
You
Mass
just-
Effect, it was a good story, but absolutely horrible gameplay. The combat, the combat play was just terrible. And while Mass Effect 2 still had its issues, where I'd go to take cover behind a wall and then I'd end up jumping over it into the line of fire. It was the best of the 3, and obviously we don't discuss the third one.
well, apparently the third one's just really this is actually good until the end. So
Yeah, I mean it's like the Mass Effect 2's got the best of both worlds. I mean, Mass Effect 1, good story, horrible gameplay. Mass Effect 3, good gameplay, horrible story, ending at least. But the middle one balances it out nicely.
But why people hated the third one so much is because the game is all about.
It was unsatisfactory.
Yeah.
It was a completely narrative-driven
Exactly.
series.
Exactly.
And when you fuck up the narrative on a narrative-driven series, then people are going to think, oh, I've just
Yeah.
played through the last 2 games and it, invested
didn't-
time into the story and money even.
And it
And
didn't
it
even
just-
count.
Yeah, it just doesn't end. It's like I can't hear you at all now, Tim. If you're trying to say something.
I honestly can talk.
But it's kind of like someone takes your favourite book, rips out the last couple of pages, and just puts in "and it was all a dream" at the end or something.
Was it all a dream though?
It may as well have been. The Mass Effect 3 ending was akin to that. In fact, it might have been better. Shep woke up and was like, ah!
He's actually a teenager. Crying to himself.
Yeah. And third one. I'd say God of War. I like the God of War games.
That wasn't started this generation.
It started on the PS2.
Finished in this generation.
It hasn't finished in this generation.
It doesn't even. No.
3 was PS3.
But there's a new one out.
Yeah, there's Ascension.
What? They're doing a new one?
Yeah.
It's got beta as well.
They finished the story. Why are they doing this?
This is a prequel.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Prequels don't count.
Well,
Yeah, they do.
still in the series. Little Big Planet.
Yep, that started this generation. Guess what? Guitar Hero started
No.
this generation.
And it ended in this generation as well.
It flat out died.
Yeah. Well, they're not what you wore off.
Uncharted started this generation.
Yeah.
Saints
Are
Row.
we just naming things that started this generation?
Yeah, but at the moment, until I realise what I want.
First Xbox.
Huh?
Saints Row was for the original Xbox, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure it's not. One moment. Just trying to figure out how to type it down.
I'm not sure. Maybe. Was it?
God.
No, it was on 360.
Was it?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that. How long's the 360 been out for?
2006.
Yeah, and this came out in 2006.
It's been a long 7 years.
Yep. We've mostly aged at those.
Yep. Call of Duty.
Nothing to do.
I've had a shave recently.
No.
Last month.
How dare you?
I find it very hard to just give a specific.
Exactly,
IP
there's quite a few.
Bioshock's a good one.
Yeah, but
I
IP
always
doesn't have to be a
die.
series of games, does it?
I think so.
I'm just going to say my favourite one.
Go on
Call
then.
of Duty.
What did I have the most fun with? Probably Little Big Planet.
Yeah. Have you played the second one?
Yeah.
Oh. Any different? No, I haven't. Have you played karting? Have you played
No.
karting?
No, I have not. That apparently doesn't have much to be building with though.
See, I thought Mod Nation Racers was a Little Big Plan of racing games, but no, they're like, well, you know what people like? Another racing game where you can create stuff.
You know what people like? More of the same.
Exactly.
Call of Duty's taught us anything. People are willing to pay £40 for the same game.
Not always the same. But it's a lot like.
Slightly different.
Yep.
Wow. I was like, I didn't know Elder Scrolls was lasting that long. Well, it came out like in 1994.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it,
that-
yeah, but it's still on the same generation of PC.
With that logic, what's your favourite game on this PC generation?
Well,
I don't know.
this
Do emulators count?
this PC generation's a year old, so
Not really.
A year old?
it depends
Are you going
when
by
you
direct-
buy your PC.
You can't give DirectX. There's a different DirectX for each game you install.
No,
Actually, I know why that's a thing now. basically, game there's different parts of DirectX. So instead of installing the whole of DirectX or something,
It just installs it part at a time depending on what you need.
if the game requires some part of DirectX,
But I thought all like DirectX 11 uses DirectX 10, but then adds a bit more.
yes, it does.
So then you're basically installing all the DirectX.
So when's Microsoft releasing the PC2?
The PC2. Well,
PC2.
this generation of DirectX started in 2009.
What one is that? DirectX 11.
DirectX 11, yeah.
So you're actually you're basing PC generations on the DirectX.
No,
Why not?
no.
It goes back to 1995, so
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Elder Scrolls then.
Anyway, that discussion.
operating system exclusive DirectXs.
I'm gonna have to go with Farmville. Favorite intellectual property of this generation.
Anything built
Yep.
by Zunga. Angry Birds is technically.
Anything buys.
No, don't say Angry Birds.
Why?
Because it's a
Would you
bad
become
game.
an angry bird if we did?
He's apparently shrinking in
Well,
hatred.
I'm not sure Englishman.
Yeah, wearing an American top. No, not even American top, an American onesie.
A onesie.
How American?
Yep. Speaking of Facebook, my final topic. Facebook are planning to target core gamers in 2013. They're going to be breaking out of their family-friendly social games, and they're going to be having.
How is it gonna work?
Well, they're going to have things like FPSs, RTSs, and RPGs. They've already got.
They already have their FPS, don't they?
I don't know, but
Yeah, it's called.
They're planning to launch. They're planning to launch 10 third-party titles in 2013.
It's yeah.
Including the FPS Offensive Combat, the RTS Stormfall Age of War, and the RPG Chronoblade.
Is that any relevance of Chrono Trigger?
Probably not. But yeah, so it won't just be Farmville and Mafia, whatever it is.
Mafia Wars.
Mafia Wars.
That's
It'll be
so
games
old.
that I would actually be interested in playing.
That's so 2009.
So
Mafia Wars.
I'd like to say they have already brought that to Facebook, because they have brought up there's a game on Facebook called Brave Arms. If you would like to go and check that out.
Brave Arms.
Brave Arms, yes, and it's a FPS. I thought that's the one you were on about, but
No, but they're releasing more. Is what I'm saying.
yeah. Oh, okay.
They're trying to target the core gamers, which I don't understand.
I don't really understand.
So, a social networking site isn't meant to be
No.
all about,
Ultra hardcore.
you know, yeah.
They're going in. I don't know. Yeah. Everyone loves Farmville and everything. Just let them have it.
No one loves Farmville. They just feel like they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
it's a-
remember when I first broke out of the loop. Farmville.
I did play Farmville for a while. Not for a while, no. I did play it for a while, but I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, about 3 years maybe.
Yeah, well, it's been ages. But I still get people sending me cows.
Really?
Blocked.
No,
I
no,
blocked
it's
all
like-
notifications from Zun.
Yeah, so it's always notifications. It's like, alright, there's a cow, do you want it? It's like, oh, for God's sake, I don't care. Or people inviting me to play these shitty games on Facebook.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah. I get that a lot. And you can't block them because they're like new games, and you can't block that game.
Yeah. Well, it's annoying that I have to go on to the game in order to get rid of the notification.
I got 2 requests from Lewis May. X. Remove. Remove. 1 request from Hug Me Bingo.
So
Hug Me Bingo.
I know.
I wanna talk about. Right. So basically, tomorrow there's an MMORPG that is going free to play. Like all MMORPG.
Tomorrow being the 5th of the Tuesday, the 5th of February.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So, implying that we're going to upload.
Anyway,
by today.
alright, the 5th of February, there's a game going free to play. Now, their free to play model is something like this. They limit you on obviously how many characters you can have.
Okay.
A dungeon refresh.
Don't know what that means.
How
long it takes.
All your dungeons have normal cooldown timers. So I think they have a cooldown on how many dungeons you can do.
Cooldowns. Are you sure whether this isn't a Facebook game?
No,
Yeah.
no. It's called Terror. It's quite.
Oh, yeah, I've heard.
It's quite a good game. I played it when it first came out, but it just took quite a long time to get
Download.
to places. No, I had fun. I got to like level 40, I think. And but I was playing with Harry, and he was a healer and I was a tank, and we were trying to take on a group. I know we should have got other people to help us, but we thought, nah, we could just tank this and you can heal me and we can deal damage. Didn't work like that. And like they had epic boss, like normal monsters, but like ginormous, and were quite hard to take on by 2 people who were dealing no damage at all. But yeah, and it took ages, so that's why I quit. But back to the point, daily quests have been. You can only do 10 daily quests if you don't pay.
Oh no, only 10.
Well, it does sound
Only
it
10?
if you don't pay.
Exactly.
Cooldown of dungeons. You only have a certain number of quests to do a day, and you've only got a certain number of character slots or characters, whatever. It just sounds like that you could play it for about a couple of hours,
Yeah.
and then that's it. You would be able to play it again.
Now to my point, what free to play? What word did I use? I can't remember. What free to play model would be best for people? How do you think free to play should be played? Like just like, oh, if you want to do a certain dungeon, you pay for that certain dungeon, and then you can play it over and over again.
I
Or
think the Guild Wars 2 model works quite well. You buy the game, one price, and anything extra you want, you do in microtransactions.
yeah,
I'd hazard to guess how much money they get from microtransactions.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but it works. Why
Yeah.
would you? Why would you? I mean, if you're buying a game for full price, you expect to get the game,
Mhm.
and it's just nice to have little extras that is optional to pay for. That's kind of the ideal free-to-play model in an MMO.
So like Star Wars free to play had all the content. No, not all the story content, all the important bits, I would say, and then you could pay for like dungeons and other stuff like that. I think that's
You wouldn't want to pay for dungeons, would you?
Yeah, that's really-
no, but it seems like a good way to do it.
No, it doesn't.
Uh,
I can't imagine that would work very well, because anyone who, I think if you have to pay for dungeons, or if you have to wait for a dungeon cooldown, and you're limited to how many quests you can do a day, and you're limited to characters, you're not going to want to buy the full version because you're just going to get bored with it.
no.
A good free-to-play model that wants to entice you to buy a full version of something needs to give you enough content that just makes you want to more. I mean,
Exactly.
for example, the World of Warcraft model is that you get what was it like you can
Everything
get, I
up to
think
level
it's
20.
Yeah, or it's a certain number of days.
Yeah.
And you get access to everything.
Mhm.
But once
Wow.
the time limit's up, then you need to pay. I mean, that's
Wow.
a good model because it gives them a taste of everything they can have, so that they know what they're paying for. Whereas with something like that, if you have to pay for a dungeon, you don't know what you're missing, so the incentive to buy it is not there.
I
Sort of
guess.
like you're downloading of a ROM and it going, ooh, you're gonna buy the whole game now?
That's pretty much it, but I've actually played the whole game with Pugsy, so I do know what I'm missing, and it makes me sad.
I was gonna say, oh, World of Warcraft's trial is you can't go in parties, and you can't to people who paid.
What?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, but you still get access to all the content.
yeah, except for them.
It's not
parts.
like you can't, like,
No,
it's not like you can only do 10 quests and then that's it.
no, I wouldn't suggest playing World of Warcraft though, but as I've played it and it's not very.
I wouldn't say that Terra's free-to-play model is...
Although, right, so, but the dungeon refresh is 100%, which is kind of weird because it says all your dungeons have a normal cooldown time. But if
What,
you,
so do they normally have cooldowns anyway?
I can't, this is the thing, I can't remember. But if you buy it, you can enter dungeons twice as much and have to wait half as long for the cooldown.
That sounds like they've got dungeon cooldowns anyway,
Yeah.
which is an even worse model for a game. It's kind of like you playing League of Legends.
And only can do in like.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to play a game until a certain amount of time elapses.
Yeah.
Oh,
Imagine
no.
that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm not sure how dungeon play based this game is. Does it make up a lot of the gameplay?
Some of the dungeons I think did it. But yeah. The dungeons I did. It did kind of backstory the why you going to milk a cow or something. Say that it has some sort of meaning to the dungeons, not like, oh, that dungeon has its own story. I think I can't really remember. It was quite a while ago, but I think what it has done good is the two things at the bottom here. You get discount on buying stuff, which is always good, and more discount on, like, it says discount on register tax discount, and then sales tax discount. So if you like sell something, you get more money back. It's kind of cool because people want to have that bonus, as you said. People buy for stuff for bonuses, not actual content. Like in Guild Wars 2, you get a backpack skin.
Yeah. Now you've got to remember there are just so many free-to-play MMOs out there, and in order to compete with them, you've got to do something to stand out. I mean, otherwise it's just gonna turn into another generic free-to-play MMO, which are all pretty shit.
But
How much
I
do you
think
want to bet that the Elder Scrolls Online goes free to play within the first year?
is it actually pay to play?
Yeah, it is.
I still haven't received any word about a beta.
No, have I. I know it was excellent. I was top.
How?
I was just above average.
You had to do everything.
Yeah, I did everything.
You had to type some stuff in. And,
I did.
And
I guess I didn't type enough stuff in.
yeah, I was like, ah.
I guess you would like, yeah, I've done games design before, so if you give me this thing, I'll be able to.
Exactly. I was like, yeah.
Someone's probably sucking up to him.
I really love your games.
I'm your biggest fan.
So
I have cancer and it's my dream.
I'm gonna die before the actual game comes out.
Oh my god.
I wonder whether that would work.
What?
Type in, why do you think you should get this beta test? Because I'm dying.
Yeah, and then they give you a plane ticket to go to the studio and get to play with it there.
I'd laugh if she died before the beta sign up got to you.
You're just about to register your beta account and then you die. Or the game's just loading up. You get to the character creation screen and then that's it.
Then over and done.
Yeah.
There's a contest in America where if you create games while you're in school, you can go and pitch your idea at E3.
Right. Because they're gonna give two craps.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a token thing, really.
Yeah.
Let's pretend we care what these kids make.
If you make an indie game, you should just go to PAX, which is much more better.
Much better. Much more better.
It's much more European as well.
Much more local.
Yeah.
What? PAX? PAX?
Yeah.
Penny.
PAX East.
Yeah. That's in Seattle.
Is it?
I think you're thinking of
Eurogamer is in London.
No.
And Gamescom is in Germany.
Yeah, Gamescom.
Oh, Gamescom. That's what I was thinking of. Games.
Which is more friendly than E3, but PAX is quite friendly because it has all them indie games.
Well, you go to Seattle then.
I will do.
With your game idea and watch it be wasted.
I don't have a. Tim has a game idea. Tim has a game idea of
Yeah.
bunny rabbits.
Why should I fund this game? Because I'm dying.
Peter Molyneux comes along and sets a light to your computer and he's like...
Don't worry, he will hype that game up, and then it just
what he'll
turns
do-
shit.
Yeah. He'll advertise your game on the Curiosity Cube in hashtags. And, what he'll do is he'll buy the franchise from you and just stick his name in front of it. Peter Molyneux's Rabbits by Peter Molyneux.
And then when it
Did I
does
mention this
bad,
is a Peter Molyneux game. Peter Molyneux.
when it does
The guy
bad,
who did Fable. That guy.
Peter Molyneux.
Peter Molyneux.
when it does bad, he'll regret everything and be like, our last game
He'll
isn't.
turn Tim's Rabbit game into a very poor RPG.
Yeah.
How that would
Just
work.
give it a morality meter and just claim it. The Fable games were not that good. I don't know why people think that they were.
I did like Black and White though. The original morality simulator.
What about Black and White 2?
That was terrible.
He really likes his sequels, doesn't he? Manages to fuck them up somehow.
Really odd.
Has that cube been finished yet? Does anyone know what was inside it yet?
Let's
What?
find out.
What cue?
Curious.
Curiosity.
Never heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh dear.
They are up to layer 182 apparently, as of January the 30th.
And they wouldn't know.
anyone would like to talk anything about more gaming related news?
Nope.
Or have we all finished here and I've just cocked up the fucking podcast again?
How?
Don't worry. I need to use something else than Google Hangouts because this Google Hangouts is so annoying.
Hate the Skype.
Yes. Anyway, as we have no more related news of gaming related news,
Well, no news, no.
or any sort of topic, this has been. I'm gonna end it if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, that's perfect.
No!
This
Oh,
podcast can never end. It's a
oh,
never-ending
save
podcast.
it.
You can live stream on YouTube now.
Yep.
You should do that sometime with this. See how many people we get watching.
We'll play the ping pong hangout tournament.
Or, you know, some people like do videos of their unboxing. Tim could just do that.
Several times over.
No, just to get new stuff in every week.
Anyway, this has
Start
been.
sniffing every item, you know.
Then
Ah.
never.
Smells like money.
Oh,
This has
Yeah.
been the. I was gonna say something else then.
this
That's
is
gonna-
the Upload Community Podcast
Podcast,
for
you
the
get it.
4th February.
4th of February, 2013,
Thanks for watching.
and thank you for watching.
Oh, don't worry. We'll make another one in 2013, yeah.